It's day 12 now. I got a few more questions last night on specific damages to the body that certain drugs do. I'm going to try and answer them the best I can. Um, they were talking about mixing drugs that get a different high, a more intense high, and the long-term effects on your body. Well, meth is, well, from my experience, it deteriorates your body. Your teeth will go, your face, it sinks in, your muscles lose mass. It affects your organs in the body. When you do so much meth or any kind of upper speed, cocaine, what have you, makes your heart race. And when your heart races, it don't pump blood adequate through your body, and lack of blood and oxygen to your organs and muscles and tissue and things, it's gonna start affecting them. They'll break down and start deteriorating too. You're gonna lose weight real quick. Again, uh, you can lose your sense of smell from snorting it. It damages your taste, your eyesight. Uh, I know that cocaine it damages your hearing too. On opiates, if you mix certain medications together, for example, methadone and Xanax, you don't have to mix a whole lot of it for it to be dangerous. You may do 7 or 8 today, 7 or 8 tomorrow, and the next day you do 1 or 2, and the buildup of the medication in your body, you're going to overdose. Your body's going to shut down. I guess that's your body's way of saying it's too much. I'm going to shut down and try to restart myself. Um, when you do so much opiates, when you go to sleep, it suppresses your breathing. You will stop breathing. You'll breathe real shallow, and that causes lack of oxygen in your body. And if your brain don't get enough oxygen, you can go into a coma, you can have seizures, and you can die. And from my experience, when you overdose, um, even when you come out of the hospital, it takes a long time to recover. You can feel the effects for years even. It's hard on your body. Uh, Xanax by itself, when you do enough Xanax to where you don't remember days or even weeks at a time, it affects your mind, it affects your memory, it affects your attitude, your personality. And these are long-term effects. They don't just come and go. They're long-term effects. They'll be with you for a long time. And so much drug use, so much abuse does damage that is unrepairable. Uh, Even I've been clean for 2 months or so now. It's been right at, I don't know the specific time, but when I go to sleep, I still have, I still hurt, still have racing thoughts, the muscle tremors and aches. I have real bad dreams. They get a little better, but I still feel the effects of the long-term abuse. 16 years is a long time to use your body, abuse it. I talked to some friends last night, and they were telling me, why I was in jail and in prison. But I did lose a few friends to to the disease. Uh, One guy that I was raised up with, you know, he got high and laid down and he didn't wake up. And I feel sorry for his family. You know, I known him for probably 32, 33 years, something like that. Can't remember. But he was a real good friend, and he did have a problem. And he's passed away now. It's sad. Some people were talking to me last night about abusing OxyContin. It's really easy to get hooked on OxyContin. The feeling that you get when you get high, the euphoria, you know, it does make you feel good. But if you go spend a couple $100 on a couple pills, you get high, you stay high a couple hours maybe, it's gone, you're broke, you're not high, you're sick. It's just not worth it, people. You're slowly killing yourself. And, you know, from my experience, it damages you. Your mind, the mental thing is hard to deal with sometimes. But I do have, you know, good friends and family now that's got my back, and it feels real good. If you want to know the specifics on something, if you know, message me. Private talk's fine. I've talked to so many people since I started doing these videos, and I answer everyone. And you know, I don't sugarcoat anything. I'll tell you the facts. And if I don't know the facts, I'll do research and get you the facts. And if you're willing to get help, there's a lot of organizations around Eastern Kentucky that offer free assistance. You know, counseling, uh, Narcotics Anonymous, Alcohol Anonymous, KRCC will help you. One of my experiences is severe depression. I have a bad tendency to sit around and think of what I've done, and it depresses me, and I get into a slump, and it really it hurts me to know that I've done this. There's no excuse. I have no excuse except for my own. It's selfish, you know. I wanted to stay high and deprive my family, my friends, and it's going to happen to you if you don't get a little bit of help. And so much drug use, they've put me on so many different medications, bipolar medication, depression medication, sleep medication. You know, that crap affects you too. Everything's got a long-term effect. You can take aspirin for a while, it's going to affect you. Tylenol is an evil drug. Tylenol will destroy your liver. And if you are, you know, if you do shoot up, 9 times out of 10 you're going to catch hepatitis, and then you'll have to go for the interferon shots. And the interferon shots, it screws with your mind too. That stuff makes you depressed. It gives you bad nightmares. People, there's nothing good that can come out of addiction. It's affected me so much, but I really don't want anybody to go down this road. I don't want anyone to hit the bottom like I have. It's a lonely place, and it's very depressing. So many people, you know, they take their own lives because of it. But that's not the way to go. If you get those thoughts, please get some help. Make some phone calls. If you need information on who to call, if you don't know who to call, you message me. I know a lot of people. I know, I've got connections now. I know people. I can probably point you in the right direction if nothing else. And that's all I want to do. I just want to help you guys. I wished I had someone to help me, when I was going through it. But I was too stubborn to ask for help. So I stuck it out. I've done it on my own, learned from my experiences. I'm just hoping to help as many lost people that I can. Like I said, if you've got questions on a specific, you can message me, add me as a friend on your Facebook, whatever. But I'll answer you. I'm always on here. I'm talking to people 24/7 just about. It's great that many people actually will, reach out and try to get help and want to talk about it. I've touched a few that have touched me back, and I'm grateful for that. I think God has a plan. I think He let me make all these wrong decisions so that I could gain the knowledge of the disease, of the effects. He kept me alive through all of my overdoses, car wrecks. He had a plan for me, and I really do think that hits to share my experiences with you so that you can maybe learn from it before the addiction destroys you, before the disease takes hold of your life and you end up in the same spot that I'm in. You don't want to go through it, people. And if you're going through it, God bless you. I know what you're going through. It's tough. Stick it out. I'll support you 100%, and I know a lot of your friends and family will too. And I love you guys. I'll talk to you tomorrow.